All right, next step of the oxidase test. This is Tim, he's helping us out today. And what Tim has in front of him is all the materials that you need for the oxidase testing. So we're using a test reagent, a test kit called the Bactident oxidase produced by Millipore. And these are little test strips and they're in this container. And they have a color indicator in them. The color indicator is going to turn yellow or stay yellow if it's a negative test, and it will be some version of dark red or purple if it's a positive test. And what you will also those test strips contain a chemical, and the point of the test is to detect the presence of a cytochrome oxidase that is in these bacteria in order to remove electrons from a chemical called cytochrome C. And so in a regular electron transport chain, in some bacteria, what will happen is electrons will flow through the electron transport chain, ultimately making their way to a chemical called cytochrome C. It's a porphyrin chemical embedded in the bacterial cell membrane. And then what will happen is the electrons will be transferred from cytochrome C onto an oxidase enzyme, and the oxidase enzyme will then transfer those electrons to oxygen, the terminal electron acceptor for all aerobic bacteria. Not all bacteria have the same sorts of electron transport chains, so not all bacteria use cytochrome C. So this test differentiates between bacteria according to whether or not they have cytochrome C. So in this test, instead of the electrons being transferred to oxygen, what will happen is they are transferred to a colored molecule, and I'm just double checking that I'm reading this right, called NN-dimethyl-1,4-phenylene diammonium chloride. That's the indicator chemical. If it gets reduced, you get this purple color, or reddish purple color. If it doesn't get reduced, then there was no cytochrome C, and you stay negative, which is kind of a yellowish thing. So other things that you need for the test, you need a bacterial culture, and you need colonies. So this plate has colonies, and you want to sample the colonies, not the rest of the biomass. So 1 colony per test. You can use these nice sterile yellow loops is what we're going to use today for transferring a colony onto a test strip. Once you do that, you're going to need to put your dirty loop in a waste bin, and that will be provided for you. And then you need the test strips, and they need to be reasonably fresh, and these were just purchased for you. So I'm going to close this video. You need gloves, and because of COVID, we need masks, of course. So those are all the bits and pieces of what you need. The next video will show Tim actually doing the test on these 2 bacterial strains for us.